Okay, let's start the video. And as you can see, last Mega Man using Dster 1, Dster 2 for Tuesday's draw. As you can see, 5 of the 6 winning numbers were in quadrant 1 using Dster number 1. They made a new Dster posted for next week. You can email me for a breakdown. I use the Invincible number system and the Dster system. So, as you can see, Dster 2 didn't do good for last draw for Powerball, but Dster 1 did good for Mega Man or Powerball. So, as you can see, this was a winning number for last draw. So again, last draw for Mega Man for last week. The win number was 10, 11, 17, 27, and 54. So, again, the win number was 10, 11, 17, 27, 54, 20. And here's the player. He caught the 20, and he caught the 10. So, the first ticket was all winner with the 10. So, he earned at least $4 for the first 5 lines. And, again, these numbers were so close. It's like using the Pentgon pair system. Because each line has one number, one off only. Now, on the next ticket, he caught the 20 also, and 10, but he also caught the 11. So, on the first line, he caught 3 numbers, and the rest of the line, he caught 2 numbers. So, again, if you can do this using the Pentgon system, and you can pair up the lines, you could win a lot of money. So, again, you don't want to pair up too much line, because lottery, in the history of draws, if you look at the history of draws, on Mega Man Powerball, no $10,000 winners, no $5,000 winners, or no $50,000 winners of their prize are paid out too many times. So if you, again, when you use the Pentgon pair system, suggest you don't abuse the Pentgon pair system. Don't abuse the Pentgon pair system too much. So again, it's lighting. So let me see if I close the shade, it will help. Yeah, it helped a little bit. And again, the next ticket also 10 and 20 was caught. So keep sending me those winning tickets. So he caught 20, and the Mega Man Powerball, the winner was in quadrant 1. All number was in quadrant 1. As you can see, 24 numbers were in quadrant 1. That's to remind everybody that 17, 18, and 18 Mega Ball was drawn. 53 and 37. So again, there were only 24 numbers in quadrant 1. Now let's look at the draw from Friday's draw. But before we get started, you can donate to my channel and subscribe by emailing me. Share and like my video. And if you want to learn my system from part 1 to part 20, email me at hyper_links@yahoo.com for any game prediction or request that goes from part 1 to part 20 with the Invincible number system. Please do donate, subscribe, share, and like my video. And email me for any game prediction at hyper_links@yahoo.com. And remember, the Powerball goes about 174 million now. 174 million, about, I forgot how much the Powerball was. I think it's 174 million. So again, I'll always look for the highest. Now, 184 million. So again, I'm going to check at 84 using these 1 and 2. So now, if you look at the last winning number, let's look at the last winning number where the numbers are. Using these 1 and 2. So for the Mega Man, the code for for Friday's draw was 02, and the code for Powerball was 51. So 51 and 02. If you look at the winning combination first for Mega Man, let's look at winning combination for Mega Man. Where's the Mega Man? Let's see where the Mega Man's are. yeah, here's the Mega Man. If you look at the Mega Man, last draw was 2, 24, 25, 31, 65, and 18. So that mid 18 was a common denominator. Winning number was common denominator, so 18. 18 keep popping up for the Mega Ball. And 2 was code. So if you find the code, you're gonna hit a lot of numbers. Not hard. Now this is Dster number 1. So lastly, let's get an update on Dster number 1. Sorry about that. Now let's get head start where the 2 is. 2 is not in the Dster, so you might want to use the blue box for the O2. So I'm going to randomly place the O2 in the blue box for now. 24. 24. It's not there, so you might want to use the blue box in 24s. 25. 25 is not there. Again, 25 would have to be used in the blue box. 31 is on top of quadrant 1. 65 is right nowhere. So and then the 18 Mega Ball would be down here in quadrant up there in quadrant 1. So again, these are number 1 didn't do good for Mega Man. These are number 1 didn't do good for Mega Man. So again, only 2 numbers appear in the Mega Man. So we have 24. 2, 25 not in the Dster. We have 65 not in the Dster. We have 18 and 13 only in the Dster. So again, if nobody wins the jackpot, it's gonna grow over 100 million. So they bring it back the jackpot up high. Looks like Powerball is up high first. Now, if you look at the Powerball number in Dster, we have 5, 11. 51, 56, 61, and 2. So now we're going to look at the quadrant, see what the winning numbers are. So quadrant 1 has been showing up some good signs. So code. The code was 51 for Powerball. So 5, not there. You might want to use a blue box on top for 5. Like I said, 11 right there below. 51 on top. Quadrant 1. So 2 numbers already. 56 not there. So you might want to use a blue box for 56. 61 on the bottom of quadrant 4, or in between quadrant 1 and 3. So 3E has been used more than once. You can do it with 3F also. And O2 might want to use the blue box for that. So didn't do that good with Dster number 1. Now we can look at Dster number 2. Dster number 2 for Mega Man. 2 is on the bottom. 11 not there. You might want to. You can't use the blue box for now. 51 is not there, and you cannot use the blue box. 56 on the bottom, or on top of quadrant 1. Let's do quadrant on the bottom. So we have only bottom 2 quadrant that has hidden coordinates. 61. You might want to use the blue box for 61. And 2 you might want to be 2 is on the bottom. So why did I do 2 on the bottom of quadrant 4. So that means there's only 2 numbers. So let's round up these number 2. 5 not in the Dster. 11 not in the Dster. 56 on the bottom quadrant 3. 51 not in the Dster. 61 not in the Dster, and 2 on the bottom quadrant 2. So only 2 number in quadrant 2. No, I mean 2 number in the Mega Man. So last draw was not that good. Now let's look at the Powerball. No, it's Mega Man. So it's Mega Man. We're looking at Mega Man first. So again, let's do Mega Man again. 2 on the bottom. I was looking at the Powerball. 24 on top. I was looking at the wrong game. 24 on top. 25 also on top. So these number 2 did good for Mega Man. 31 not in the Dster. You might want to use the blue box here. 65 on the bottom. On top, let's do the top because top has the most number. So that leaves 4 number in the Dster so far, and 18 you might want to use the blue box. Since you use 31, you might want to use the 18 on top of over here. So not that good either. So not that good. Even though it has 4 number, it did better in quadrant Dster number 1. Now for Powerball, we have 5 not there, 11 not there, 51 not there, 56 on top of quadrant 1, and 61 not there, and 02 on the bottom. So 02 on the bottom, so only 2 number in the Powerball. So with that being said, Tuesday's draw did good for Mega Man Power because look at all these 5 winning combinations are there. So remember, when that time comes, you stick to the game plan. When that time comes, that's one draw you need to hit 5, 6 numbers, focusing on one section of the Dster. If it don't come like last night, it's okay. Get over it and move on to the next draw, because if it hits on one section, you gain a big advantage of hitting 5, 6 numbers. And I posted video from time to time that these do work. It will have 5, 6 numbers in one quadrant. So again, if you want to look at the Pentgon pair system for last draw, the Pentgon pair system was code 02 for Mega Man. So the code was 02 for Mega Man. So we're gonna have the code for Mega Man. So 02, we have 24 here. We have 25 here. We have 31 here. We have 37 and we have 65. So you can only have one mistake. The mistake would be 37. You're going to only have one mistake. The mistake would be 37, because after you have more than one mistake, your chance of hitting that top prize is gone. So using the Pentgon pair system, one of the pair is 24, 25, and 31, 65, 31, 65. And the code 02, and then you pair up with 18. If you do that, you have hit the jackpot. So another pair would be 24, 31, 25, 56. And then the next pair would be 24, 65, 25, 31. So these are the 3 pairs that will get the jackpot. And let's look at a pair for the Powerball system. So again, if you look at the pair for the Powerball system, the code would be 51. And you will have to look at Powerball. So for Powerball system, the first number would be 05, 11. I'm going to keep 31. Let's do 56 and 61. Now, the code would be 51. The only mistake you can have is 31. Only mistake you can have is 31. So the winning combination, one of the winning combination for Powerball is 05, 11, and 56, 61, and then you have the code 51. You pair it with 02, then that's your winning jackpot combination. The other pair is 5, 56, 11, 61, and then 5, 61, 11, 56 would be your other two pairs that would get you the jackpot of at least $1 million. If you get the Mega Ball, you will have the jackpot of 184 million next draw. So let's hope that we can hit the jackpot. So now let's review some of the tricks. Now, for instance, you can use some of my secret formulas. Now, using law of opposite attraction, you can play around these law of attraction numbers, opposite attraction numbers, and you can rule out the opposite attraction number for next draw. For instance, 20, ruling out the opposite attraction number for next draws. For the next draw for these 5 white balls are 20, 42, 52, 13, and 56. These are opposite attraction numbers for these 5 white balls that you can rule out for next draw. And once again, the opposite attraction number for Tuesday's Mega Millions are 20, 42, 52, 13, and 56 for next draw. If you want to learn the secret formula for these, any of this, there's a total of 3 to 4 secret formulas. If you want to learn these formulas, email me on how to draw these numbers using these formulas. So now for Powerball, using law of opposite attraction to route these numbers for Tuesday draws, they are 50, 11, 15, 65, and 16. These are the opposite attraction numbers for the Powerball. Let's review the opposite attraction numbers for the Powerball again. 50, 11, 15, 65, and 16. You can route for next Wednesday's draw. You can use a lot of opposite attraction number for more than one draw, just like the law of elimination, lottery matrix law of elimination, and lottery matrix law of opposite attraction, and lottery matrix law of mirror numbers, repetition mirror numbers. So these are the 3 formulas I like out of the 4. I'm not going to go through the 4. These are 4 formulas I like so far. 3 formulas I like so far out of the 4 formulas I created. So 50, 11, 15, 65, and 16 will be ruled out using law of opposite attraction. You can use law of opposite attraction for more than one draw. It depends on how you want to do it. So you can use the law of opposite attraction for Powerball for Powerball number or Mega Ball 2, but I don't use it. There's only a few numbers there, and each game is different. Each game different because the matrix, the lottery matrix law of opposite attraction depends on the lottery matrix of that game. That's why it's called the lottery matrix and not called the law of opposite attraction. It's called the lottery matrix law of opposite attraction. Without the lottery matrix, it is no longer good. So it's no longer good or precise. That's why you have to add the lottery matrix in front of law of opposite attraction. Law of elimination depends on the lottery matrix of that game. So if you like to the video, please do subscribe, share, and like my video. You can donate for any game or prediction. And please email me for any game. Pick 4, pick 3 also. You can email me. And sorry for that player that missed the 772 for Missouri. So again, Missouri came 772 last night. MO stand for Missouri. Missouri came 772 last night as predicted. So it's scenario 1. Advantage. So a scenario 1 advantage for last night as predicted. So sorry if you missed that numbers last night because I already said 772 would have come last night, and you got to play ahead of time. No excuse of missing that 772 for that player that didn't play 772 from Missouri. So I'll continue updating the pick 4 and pick 3 on my next video. So stay tuned and watch that video.